going on, everybody? Welcome back to the LFG podcast, formerly known as the Four Horsemen podcast, but we did a little bit of rebranding, and we are now the LFG podcast. Not exactly going to say what that stands for just quite yet. I'm sure you could piece that together in your head. But yes, LFG podcast.
It'll actually be at the beginning of the video. So
yeah, but this goes on YouTube, and I don't want to cuss yet. We got to wait a little bit before we get into that crazy language that sometimes we get into. So LFG, and as always, it's Jet Codes, Yannick, and J-Mag. Boys, how y'all doing?
Hey, man, all my stuff that I ordered just came in. I'm living good, except for Temu. I don't know yet, but when it get here, I'm going to let y'all know.
It's coming straight from China, man. They're good on those dates, though. They say between those dates, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Xavier got his Temu today, actually. Big ass bag. Shit was bigger than mine. It was like, I was like, damn.
I'm doing pretty good. As of this recording, because I know these episodes don't go up that fast, but as of this recording, on the 19th of July, Canes dropped their next Post Malone Cup. So, as always, I already told the fam, hey, whatever day that is, we're eating Canes that day. So I had to go pick up the next cup. Code's over here texting us in the morning. Like, if I didn't explain this already last time, like, he tunes us out. And if it's not about Spider-Verse, he tunes us out. So
I was just reminding them of what I just saw on the commercial. I was like, yo, he just talked about this. That's what happened.
Well, that's cup number 3 out of 4. One more to go.
Oh, you got 3.
I got all 3 already.
See, he ain't even paying attention. I knew.
Yeah, 3.
That's good. Cup life.
But I'm excited. Oh, we used to say back in the stable, but it's not in the stable no more. We're gonna have to come up with. I mean, for now, it's obviously we back in the studio. Might just end up being studio, honestly. I did like the stable, back in the stable. But yeah, we're back in the studio. I'm excited to be with you guys. Jan's back on this one. Let's go. Jan's back on this one. We were missing him on the last episode, so he's back. Excited. We got some good topics today. But before we jump into the topics, Jet, what you got first?
So today, I don't know if you guys saw, but Stephen A. Smith was talking about First Take, and apparently the front runner is indeed Shannon Sharp.
Ooh, that's a little bit of a jab at Skip, huh? Like, hey.
That's what I said when I read the tweet. I was like, Skip is somewhere punching the air right now. There's no way.
Yeah,
he always punching the air.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's true.
Because honestly, Shannon can have his own show. I think he's strong enough to have his own show. You give him a good co-host. So, I mean, him going on First Take, that's cool. That's cool. Is that where you're going now, Jet? Because you used to watch Skip and Shannon. So, are you going back to First Take?
Oh man, I have, dude. Honestly, like I watch clips on like Twitter or YouTube, but I haven't watched like full First Take since ESPN changed like their like layout.
Yeah,
that's kind of when I stopped. Yeah, that's why.
You're welcome, because I go out for my morning run and I come home and I watch Get Up, the end of Get Up, and then I watch First Take. That's what I watch every morning. So my show just got better.
They did a whole bunch of firings too, right? Not that long ago. What, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago? So I don't know exactly what's going to shake up out of all those firings or layoffs, however they're trying to call it. But
I imagine Shannon's going to get a bag.
Oh, yeah. He has to, right? Yeah, he has to.
Like, they had to let go of a lot of people to make room. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool to know.
And then the second thing I have was this Friday on the 21st. Well, I guess technically tomorrow because of just how the premieres at midnight open. But the movies Barbie and Oppenheimer are opening. And I want to say shockingly, but maybe not really, but Barbie opened up with a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes, and Oppenheimer's at a 96.
I mean, Oppenheimer's not that big of a surprise. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Barbie? No, you're good.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Barbie. Yo, what's funny about that too is on the I had to go to the doctor for a little checkup this morning, and on the way there, the Barbie song came on. I think that's the first time my daughter heard it. She liked it, so that's just wild. But a 93.
What would make that movie 93?
It's probably a good movie.
Hey, it looked okay, look cheesy, look like so. I mean, maybe we're wrong, but we got what we got to wait for is our audience members here, fellow audience members, and see what they
They got a lot of
say.
stars in there.
Yeah, they do. They do got a lot of stars in there, a lot of talented people. So I mean,
But me and Dre are going to see both of them back to back on Friday, so we shall see. Yeah.
Nice.
My girl was supposed to go too, but because I was gonna go see it, but her friend was supposed to go with her best friend, but her brother came back from Colombia,
So everything
had
stops.
COVID, gave COVID to the family. So now Anna's like, nah.
That's wild.
Because we've never caught it, so we want to keep that streak alive. So
Nah, good
yeah,
call.
man, that sucks for her. That sucks for her because she was really, really hyped up. I know a lot of women are very, very hyped up. I see it all over because I watch Good Morning America too, man. They did a whole thing. They interviewed the dude Gosling and Roby. They interviewed them. Like everybody's hyped, man. They of course they don't have anything bad to say about those movies, but I've heard nothing but good things from those outlets. So maybe it does live up to it. Who knows?
That's wild.
Jet will let us know.
I've been big on Oppenheimer since that first got like teased, like from Cillian Murphy to RDJ to Florence Pugh. Like I'm there. Dude. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, Oppenheimer looks good. That looks really good.
It's banned in Japan, huh?
I almost said something crazy. Yes, it is.
Dang. I mean, for obvious
Understandably.
Yeah.
I wonder if they banned Pearl Harbor when it came out.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
They ain't got no reason to. Why would they ban it?
Because that's the reason for this movie.
Bro said why?
History, folks.
It's going to take a couple weeks now. It's going to take 2 days. And we're coming with Oppenheimer's invention, man. We're coming.
Anything else, Jeff, before we get into the episode?
No, that's all I got, man. Let's get it
One
cracking.
thing. Rare.
Oh.
Just a little thing. Pokemon Go Plus Plus. Let's go.
Ooh, plus.
I know the homies all quit playing, but I'm still keeping it strong. Still playing Pokemon Go.
Outside of codes, all of us here. That first month that it came out, we were hitting it hard. All in the car like clowns, bro, like a clown car. Just going around the city, driving, catching Pokemon. Man, that was some fun. We had fun with that.
Now you can do everything from home. They got a campfire. I'd be traveling to Japan every day.
All right.
I don't got a spoof. I don't got a spoof no more.
They gave in to the spoofers. So they said, all right, y'all got it. Here you go. You can officially do it now. Stay here.
Not fully, but I mean, at least you can do raids over there and make friends.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't be spinning Pokestops over there. But with this, they came out with Pokemon Sleep, man. It tracks your sleep. You get rewards for getting a good night's rest. So it's pretty cool.
So, okay, yeah.
Because on my morning walk, man, I hit about 8 stops and about 4 gyms. So every morning, those gyms turn yellow. Team Instinct, let's go.
Yeah, we were all Team Instinct. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, because I had the first one and then the Pokeball Plus. And then obviously I don't play anymore, so I'm not going to get it. But that's cool. They're still keeping it alive and stuff. But all right. So we appreciate you guys watching to this point. If you guys could drop us some likes. If you did like the video, if you do like the topics that are going to come up, drop us a like. If you guys hear anything that you guys want to talk about, go ahead and drop a comment down below, especially when Codes, likes to go and you guys got some opinions on that. You heard him just in history, right? So if you guys want to talk about it,
I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy, gang.
Yeah, drop a comment down below.
It was a joke.
But let's go. Let's get into the first topic right here. And this one is it's been a while. So we talked about it a long time ago. So let's bring it back up and let's show our viewers. Are you guys Team Iron Man or Team Cap? Where are we going?
Throw a little. You guys are the experts in this. What's each side's benefit, man? Let's throw that out there a little bit. Just a little review.
This is zoomed in. Yeah,
There you go. My bad. Go ahead, Codes, because Codes has
because I know who's on each side, but what do they represent?
Yeah. So it's been a minute, so correct me if I am wrong. But start off, I am Team Cap 100%. And if I remember correctly, Sokovia Accords, and they were basically trying to control the Avengers. So as far as it went, Cap didn't like that. Iron Man was on the side of joining it because of that incident where I forgot her name, I'm not sure if they said it, but where she came up to him at the elevator and she told him about her dead son. That was when he was like, we've been doing the wrong thing. Like, this is messed up. We have to be like not tamed, but you know what I mean? We have to be under regulated.
You gotta be held accountable, right?
Yeah, held accountable,
like
because
not just be a police force, essentially, and actually have people behind us.
We can't be just free to do whatever we want because we're messing up people's lives. That's how. And in my eyes, I'm like, well, that's because she came to you and you just felt bad. But in Cap's eyes, you got to keep in mind this stuff y'all need to be who y'all are to save the world on multiple occasions. Without y'all, bad things will happen, and it will just. And what, y'all are just supposed to sit back and watch until they give you the order when everybody's already dead and like more casualties are happening? Or would you rather step up to the plate and be there on the front line before everything goes down? Like, and that's how I see it. I'd rather y'all be able to do what you need to do in that moment instead of being told what to do, because that's never going to be good for the world. So if there's things you need to add, go ahead, but Team Cap all the way.
That's the general thing, right? So me going next, I'm Team Iron Man. I don't think it was necessarily based off that conversation. I think that conversation was the straw that broke the camel's back, because he was already seeing things from that point of view. Because this whole thing started because I forget what country they were in. They blew up the building. There was a bomb. Something got thrown around, and
it was Scarlet Witch and Cap.
Tried to get rid of it, and it went into a bomb, and then presumably killed what I don't know, hundreds of people in that building. So that's what started this whole thing. And I get it. I agree with you on the point of the red tape. We can't be waiting for these people to sign a paperwork, sign a document to let us go and save the world. I get it from that perspective. But I do think at this time, and before I get deeper into it too, this was just this surface level. I think I have this broken down into 3 reasons I'm with Iron Man. So like there has to be regulations. They can't just be people going out there, because imagine if that was in this world today, people just going out and doing whatever they wanted. More people would get hurt than helped, right? I think that's the basis for this whole thing. I think he just wanted to be, you know what, we can't just go out here be doing cavalier things and just hurting people. Because think about it, if they weren't at that building, what would have happened? Those people would have just stolen what they needed, and it would have been bad. Don't get me wrong, it would have been bad, but people would have still been alive. They would have got what they needed and left, right? And then they could have dealt with it like that. So nobody needed to die. But so
Can I interject real quick on that point? You got to keep in mind that if you nitpick, and don't get me wrong, people dying is always bad, but they do more good than bad at the end of the day. And if people don't see that, then that's a problem. Because at the end of the day, even though this situation happened, they have saved the world countless times, and that has to be pointed out. So
no, that's fair. That's fair. Jan, you want to go? Just based off of that, real quick.
Wasn't there something in there about like letting the world kind of handle it a little bit first, or handle certain things, and then if we need them, we can call them in?
Yeah, because they were basically saying like, we're a government, we have a military, let us use our forces before y'all are in, and that's where Tony was like, yeah, he agrees with that. But it's like, if we're the ultimate force, why not let us step in and do what we do best?
Because was that called for an Avengers to be going to a building? They were using guns. They were a SWAT force, essentially. Police and military could have handled that situation.
Fair.
They didn't need Avengers to go and handle that specific situation. So that's my counterpoint to that. What I think Avengers are needed for are the galactic level, city level type of threats where something's needed. Okay, Avengers, go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Tough stuff like that. They didn't need it.
Which is something I understand, but you got to think in the perspective of a hero, of a Captain America. You are not somebody that's going to sit back and even, something's about to go down. You're going to sit back and just let everybody go without your help. No, you're going to step. Not even
his country. That's not even his country. What are they doing over here? Why are they in somebody else's land, in somebody else's country?
So we're just focusing on one point in time where, because this Accords isn't just, I know, but to use this as the focal point is like, yeah, this could have went better if they weren't there. I agree. But
Mhm.
there's going to be other occasions in the United States where this is going to be like, okay, you guys sit back, let us handle it. Captain America's not going to like just sit back. Most people who actually want to help aren't going to sit back like that. That's why it doesn't make sense to wait for a call. These are people that actually want to be heroes, that are helping out of their own free will. Like, you can't just take that away from people.
And then in the
Yeah,
Accords, is it like, is it designated? Like, if it's a threat from outer space, like, do they have to get permission still?
That's what I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure though.
I don't know.
Hell
Yeah, I don't,
no, man.
I would imagine they would. But I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't
If
know.
they needed to, that's kind of whack, right?
The way
Because
the movie
obviously-
went, it seemed like it, yeah. But
Yeah.
in real life, hell no, man. If it's
Yeah.
intergalactic, y'all go take care of that right now. Go. You don't even know any permission, but it sounded like in the movies that the governments were mad at these dudes, and they did want to control them. I mean, in perspective of the movie, I guess. Man, and I hate taking Cap's side because I think I don't like Captain America. But I feel I would feel better if we just let them do whatever they want to do. I think the governments would try to do too much. You know what I mean? Because like in the movies, I do remember that specific part. They were coming off as kind of assholes. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, you guys can't just be doing whatever you want. Blah 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 blah. And then I'm like, well, you guys are gonna stop? Who the hell's gonna stop us, anyways,
And
man?
then
You know, we can do whatever
Tony
we want.
spins in his chair
You
and
know?
meat rides it.
I think in a real life aspect, I would go Team Iron Man, but in the movie aspect, I'd have to go Team Cap. And it, like I said, it bothers me because the attitude that he has, like in the movie, like he has this attitude, like it pisses me off, man. Like it's almost like you guys, like he's like a big baby. Like, you guys can't tell me what to do. I'm Captain America. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, nah, man. We just need to we need to have some kind of regulations.
rules.
And
Yeah,
I-
you know, we need
I-
some kind of structure. You guys can't just be
get
doing
you.
whatever you want willy nilly.
But you got to understand from his perspective, he coming from the time period he came from, and him, like, this whole thing of him being a super soldier, which was made to do these tasks and to be told
Bro,
we want to hold.
Are you
Under
gonna put
the
it that way?
government.
He's a soldier, man. He's a soldier. He gets told
under the
what
government. He's a soldier.
what to do. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
but a soldier made to do these things, and you're gonna tell him not to do it. It's
But
kinda
if
crazy.
he's still a soldier and you're bringing up the military aspect of it, he gets told what to do.
Yes,
If you want to bring it up like that,
soldier
you know what I mean?
follows orders. So, but Jet, real quick, because we haven't gotten
Super
into
soldier.
it. Where are you leaning?
I think I kind of like how Jan broke it down. Distinctions from real life in the movie. I just the part that I struggle on is just like telling superheroes what to do in just any form of like anything. Like it just doesn't feel like something that should be decided between like or by
other people,
mortal men,
mm-hmm.
so to speak. And real quick, I just wanted to bring up because when I started reading comics a little bit, the first one that I read was Infinity Gauntlet, and then the second one I read was Civil War, and that was a long time ago. But from what I remember from that comic, there are very distinct differences. And one of the ones that I was going to bring up just for this was that in the comic, Iron Man just doesn't recruit other like heroes. He recruits like reformed supervillains in a way. So he kind of goes out of his way a little bit to get that extra like, juice. And I just feel like that's just some of the things that like just superheroes, they feel like they have to step and do what they need to do to take care of any threat. And maybe that's just not okay. So in relation to the movie, I would probably go Cap, but I mean I can see both sides, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then that's more on the Sokovia Accord. Another thing when it comes to mind when I say Team Cap or Team Iron Man is the fact that Bucky essentially murdered his parents, and Cap was defending this man and trying to get him out of the country and get him to run away and stuff like that. And I think on that point, Iron Man had every right. Presumably, he wanted to kill him, right? He wanted to get him and kill him. He didn't want to bring him to justice. He didn't want to bring him to jail or prison. I don't know. I could be wrong, but he might have said that in the movie. Like, okay, we need to bring him in. Like, this is what he did was wrong. Brainwashed or not, it's not for us to decide. So if he wanted to do that route, I completely agree with Iron Man. So on that aspect of it, I am Team Iron Man. I don't know which way you guys are going on that point. What do you guys think?
I mean, we all knew Steve was just he was with his emotions, man. Seeing Bucky again, he was like, "Whoa, no, this can't happen. You can't take him away from me again." And
that's a problem.
No, yeah. I agree.
That's a problem.
I agree.
Like,
that
you know
is
what I
a
mean?
problem.
Like,
His ego was
Captain
tripping.
America acting like a baby the whole movie, like you know what I mean? Like, and that's what it's gonna come down to. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Like, no, you can't do whatever you want, man. We live on our planet Earth together. Not just because you have superpowers that were given to you by our government, mother. Like, come on, man. You're not a Wanda or a. I mean,
Hey,
looking at these, I think is she the only one with real powers? Because Vision got his from the stone.
Spider-Man's
These
not
other
here.
dudes are
Black
robots.
Panther. Oh, well, Black
Spider-Man.
Panther has the the fruit that they eat
Oh,
that
he
gives
did.
them
He
their
had like
power.
Oh,
a
that's
super serum
true.
too. Yeah, like
I was
super
thinking
serum.
about the suit, but yeah, you're right about that. And then like these other guys are just skilled assassins.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ant-Man's in there too. He's on top.
I
Of
feel
that
like
shield.
this dude is just like he just wants to do whatever he wants, man. I don't like people telling me what to do. Like, man, that's
Yeah,
not how the world
think,
works,
yeah.
fool. Like, you know,
I
you
think
can't
that
just
was the
go
point.
around and do whatever you want.
Oh, I had that back.
So what if you kill my grandma?
What's up?
I was thinking, like, I thought Captain America, so I was thinking like America and government, but no, because when I picked a side, I said Captain America, but I meant Iron Man, because I was just thinking like government. Yeah.
Okay. So then you got 2 for your Iron Man, 2 for Cap, which was surprising because I thought Jan would have gone Iron Man on that last one too, just off the surface levels. I think we can all agree though that there's points for both sides. Like we can see both sides, and I think what I would ultimately have liked to see was the Avengers kind of regulate themselves, not necessarily be told by the government, like having hierarchy, themselves be
Like the
an
Justice
organization.
League.
Like the Justice League. I think the Justice League has those levels, and they're sending people on missions and doing that type of thing. So I think that would have been the ultimate.
Yeah.
Or I guess best outcome.
It's around that time where we're getting young Avengers and we're getting all these different types of people throughout the world. So they can regulate themselves now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At the time, they couldn't. They were all like on the elite level.
Yeah. And
if they fought,
go ahead.
This is just stupid. If they fought 1v1, Iron Man versus Cap, who would win?
Well, let me say, we saw it at the end of the movie. It wasn't even 1v1, and Iron Man was kind of holding up, right? Like,
yeah,
he was putting in work. If it was 1v1, I think you go Iron Man.
The suit was figuring out the patterns. He had lost by
that was crazy.
That was crazy.
So when it comes down to it, man, hey, Iron Man, go get this guy, Cap, bro.
I mean, Cap said he's nothing without a suit, and Tony said he's nothing without the serum.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just a scrawny, nerdy dude, man. At least this
Yep.
dude built his. He was in a cave and had to build a iron suit.
No, in that first movie, Cap told him, go get the suit, put it on. Let's go a few rounds.
He did.
Bro would have got murdered.
He just stand there with Polterblast. Just blast him. It's like, who made you that shield, fool? Me.
Oh, that's true. What do you say? Give me that shield. That's my dad's shield. My dad made it for Captain America, not you. Yeah. Any final thoughts, boys, before we move on to our next topic?
No, sir. Real world and comic world is totally different, man. Like I said, in the comic world, things get blown up. Like, who's rebuilding all that stuff? They blow up because things getting blown up every other month.
They have a department for that, right? They have the damage cleanup, something like that. Department of damage.
Something like that. Tell you what, they're going to be drafting people to be construction workers. Like
that was Homecoming with
it was Homecoming.
Yeah, that was that group of people.
So
we're taking over here. What?
Because in real life, I don't think there's enough. What would they be doing right now? They would
help.
Like, there's a lot of talk with China and the U.S., but I mean, nothing's actually happened with Russia. You know,
well, that's
the point.
Would he go to Ukraine and You know what I mean? And like Cap would go to Ukraine and do whatever he wants. It's like, nah, dude, you got to stay out of that, man. You got to let them do what they want to do. Like that is, and then Cap's like, no, world peace. You know what I mean?
World peace. Well, that's the thing that always comes up in the age-old heroes and villains. If heroes come up, there's got to be villains that come up, right?
Yeah.
And vice versa. So if we had heroes in our world, obviously there's got to be people that are villains, and there's that. But cool. Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you guys Team Cap, Team Iron Man, somewhere in between? We'd love to hear it. Moving on to our next topic, and actually our next 3 topics are going to be our, recurring things. So right now we've got our ranks, and with the upcoming season, what is it? What is it in August? No, September, right? In September is when
I think training camp actually started today.
There you go. So with training camp starting today, we wanted to go ahead and get a ranking of these quarterbacks. 2023 quarterbacks. We're going to rank them for you. Let's get into it. This first one, I believe that's Cooper Rush. Where do you guys have Cooper Rush?
Put him in F. I'm just kidding. Put him in like D. Let's be fair.
In D?
I think
Is he a starter?
No.
No.
He was for a little bit last year, right? He kind of
Yeah, and they were winning games.
Yeah.
I think we should just do starters, and we should just start 1 through 32. Like we'll just pick them out.
Okay. Well, then you guys let me know where we're going.
Well, you can go on the list, but because the next dude is who's
Yeah,
that?
go down the list.
Sam Darnold?
That's Darnold. Is he starting?
He is.
He's starting, right, for the Panthers?
He did last year. Didn't
No, what's his name? The rookie, no? The rookie starting, right?
Yeah,
They're starting
CJ.
Bryce.
Oh no,
Oh.
Bryce. Yeah, Bryce.
Bryce. Yeah, it's Bryce.
Bryce. Is this Bryce?
Yes, that's Bryce.
Okay, so then
No,
we'll do
you
Bryce.
had it right the first one. Yeah.
This is CJ, no?
No,
that's
that's
Bryce.
Bryce Young.
That's
That's
Bryce.
Bryce
Okay.
Young.
CJ's right in the middle.
No, we're gonna keep going in order, but he was just saying like he's
All right,
not
well,
a
then
starter.
moving on to Justin Fields then.
B. No,
Oh, we're
B.
talking about strictly in the NFL because fantasy wise,
Yeah,
this
in the
dude is
NFL.
an A. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
in the NFL.
No, yeah, just in the NFL.
I was saying
All right.
B because he does have
Say-
value to the team. I'm not saying he's not a great passer, but he has value. He just has nobody around him. Like, let's keep it a stack.
Let's give it a stack. He can't throw.
But, and like I said, he can't, but
Last year, the only reason he was relevant, the only reason we're talking about him now is because he ran for all those yards.
he
His
has
legs
to run.
stood
He
out.
has nobody to throw to.
He has to run, or because he has nobody to throw to, or he has to run because he's not accurate at all.
I'm with Jan on that one, man. Like,
Who
you're a
does he
quarterback, bro. You
have?
could-
Well, we'll find out this year, but I mean, a lot of quarterbacks are like that. Who do you have? And they're still accurate. They can still move the ball downfield. They don't get 50 yards in a game. You know what I mean? Until they just started like, you know what, just run, bro. Just run. And once he just started running and they released the reins and then they opened everything up. But I mean, if you're a starting NFL quarterback, you can get, 3,000 yards passing, man. Like, come on.
I agree.
I'm putting
I
him
agree.
in a B.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said to begin with.
No, wait.
Yeah, it sounds
I
like-
mean, B.
yeah.
It's because I'm looking at it. I was reading it at the same time. but I'm
so
going to put him in
okay.
C. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
with
yeah.
Jan on that one. I am on C. Jet, what do you think?
Yes, he's fine.
Okay. Moving on to
This guy living up the hype train. Living up the hype train, man.
Jalen Hurts. Where
I'm
do we
okay
got
with A, but I say S. He was elite last year. He was elite.
I think he's an S also.
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
He had one of the greatest Super Bowl games I've ever seen.
I think last year he really showed.
he carried and they didn't win.
Hey, speaking of that, real quick, because we had talked about it when it happened, and the losing team can still have the Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, he should have won it.
This guy should have been the Super Bowl MVP, in my opinion, bro. What this guy did was
That
insane.
performance was impeccable. Like, didn't he? Was that the game where he had 3 rushing touchdowns?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
It was something dumb, but you go up against Patrick Mahomes and you lost by 3. Like if their
Yeah.
defense shows up at all, they win that game.
And it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not mad at the S. Agreed, everybody. We good?
Yeah.
Just based off of last season, like I know he didn't start there obviously
No.
in his journey, but
Mm.
Now
Yeah,
we're
we'll
going to
see where he
see
goes. Yep.
because their head coach and his coordinator that made him into the guy he's my head coach now with Anthony Richardson. So we're going to see if it's a coaching thing or if he's actually that good because Justin and I have been following this guy for years and he was never like this.
Yeah.
So it might just have been a system thing. But for now, yeah, I agree S tier. But I'm just bringing that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see how he does this in this coming season. So for sure, something to keep an eye out on. Then we moving on to Cody's quarterback here, Geno
Hey,
Smith.
I ain't gonna be crazy. Put him in A.
That's not crazy.
He is solid. He is solid.
Solid is A.
Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
We're gonna make this distinction right now. If we're going off of last year, I can see the A. Geno was stupid last year.
He was making some crazy plays. He was being very consistent.
But we have to make that
I
distinction
think-
right now if we're going into 2023 or 2024.
I mean, that's up to you boys how we're doing this ranking. Are we doing last year's ranking? Because if we're doing last year's ranking, we got rookies on this list that shouldn't be in here. So that shouldn't be a thing. I think we should take their overall career into account.
We're doing their whole career now? Because we're doing
we
the whole
we have to start over.
I'm-
'Cause Jalen's
yeah,
not
like
ass.
what are we doing? We're not
Yeah,
doing
okay,
whole
well, that's-
career.
No. We got to do this going into the season. Going into this.
Yeah,
so then
yeah.
that takes their
yeah.
that takes okay. Well, that doesn't necessarily take their whole career into account, but
I'm putting Geno in a B.
Why are you trying to make the whole career?
okay. No. Because I mean, I thought okay, that's fine. So. What are we doing with rookies?
Based on potential.
I was gonna say I didn't see them, so that's all you guys to make the decision. I don't know.
Based on potential on team. I mean, we
Yeah,
can
because
still
these
rank
lists, they
rookies.
still rank the rookies.
Okay. All right. So then we got that ironed out. Then so then going into this season, so then essentially based off of last season.
People are gonna
Yeah.
roast with Justin, man, but that's my.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
Geno
Justin
up
is
above him
B.
like that. I
What?
guess, man.
Geno was better than Justin Fields. What are
Last
we
year.
doing?
Okay, I
Last
mean, all
year.
right, I'll agree with it.
I mean, that's
But
How-
I'm
how
just
was-
saying,
how was-
people are gonna see
that's what
this because people are very high on Justin Fields for some damn reason. I just don't get it. This guy, he did this last season. He just ran, man. He just ran. That's all he did, man. Like he wasn't.
saying when you don't have a
consistently throwing the
line
ball
or
down the field.
receivers, you got to do something.
Because how was Geno with the Jets? Jet.
It's a good thing he's not on
It's
the
not
Jets
even a
anymore, right?
That's just a guy.
Okay. Is that where we're putting Geno then? At B?
Hell no, put him in A.
I-
Everybody was disrespecting him, and he showed out. I was riding
He
with him
was,
since
dude.
day
How do you-
one.
how do you do in the
was
playoffs?
Well, shit. I mean,
How do you do in the playoffs? Because regular season
They-
Warriors, that's your thing. Codes, that's your thing.
Whoa. I mean,
New York-
we can't really get statistical here, but we didn't do too good in the playoffs, but he wasn't the problem.
But how was his
they
numbers?
played the Niners first round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
I
of
mean-
fucked. That's the stand near the best defense in the league.
It's just how it goes. I mean, they should have played better during the regular season, not to play the Niners then, right?
Play better in the regular season against the Niners. What are we doing?
No.
We were-
Play better in the regular season to not have to play the Niners in the first round. I'm just saying that's
All right, man.
your
Let's
own
just leave
fault.
him there. We'll fix it later, man. Because I feel like it's just like always. We're gonna go down the list. There's gonna be some guys in A that we don't agree Geno's better than, and yada yada yada. So
Yeah, yes, I agree with that point. Okay, moving on. I believe this is Ryan Mallett, right? Not Ryan Mallett.
damn,
What's his dude's name?
going back
Ryan
in the
Mallett.
day, man.
Yeah, back. What's this dude's name for the Patriots?
I feel like it's on the tip of my
That's
tongue.
a backup then.
Is
that's
it?
That's not Mac Jones.
Mac.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. That's not Mac.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
not
Mac,
Mac.
no.
That's
Okay,
not Mac.
okay, cool. So
Oh,
then
yeah,
is Ryan Tannehill? That's not the quarterback this coming season, right? They drafted somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They-
he's still starting. Will Levis is not starting.
Okay,
Oh,
so then,
yeah.
All right, so where do we got Tannehill?
Put his ass in C.
I'm not mad at it.
I might have to put him in even D, man.
Yeah, I don't
D?
think he was that good last year.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, yeah.
I think
D
going
it
into the
is.
season, yeah.
Whew.
Then we said this was who?
I think he's it's Hooker, I believe, from Tennessee, rookie. I don't
Yeah,
think he's
yeah.
starting.
He's not started. So do we want to rank him?
No,
No, I don't think he started.
they don't start.
Okay.
No. Put him in
What do
S.
you guys
No,
have?
We
Put
know
him
where
in
this guy
S.
goes.
I
Yes.
think he's
would.
S.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
you
Yeah.
dropped them in A. I was like, whoa.
Oh no. I was finger slip. No, that dude's ass.
Yeah.
I'm not a Bills fan, but I'm a Von Miller fan, so I gotta go for the Bills. And I do like this quarterback, bro. This guy, what he does is pretty
He's a
good.
tank, man.
He just falls off in the playoffs, or just can't get over the playoff hump, just like the Bills normally do as an organization. So we'll see what they do in this upcoming season. Garoppolo, the 49ers got some questions, right? Who are they?
Yeah,
who are they
He's not a
starting?
Niner anymore,
He's a-
man.
he's a
Oh, he's
Raider.
not. He's not. Yeah. Is he starting?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do we have Garoppolo based off of what we saw with
Just
the
put
Niners
this
and
guy
his
in
potential?
B.
C, man.
Yeah, C.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
better than Tannehill.
Okay. Then we got
Jordan.
Love, right? Jordan Love. He's getting his first, well, not his first, but like really, this is his season. This is it. He's got
Yeah.
the Rams. He's driving the car. Where we got him?
I truly don't have an opinion on him.
I'm
so.
just dropping him there for now.
I don't even know how to rank him. Bro hasn't played yet. It's been 4 years.
He
I mean,
played,
he's played a few
yeah, I was gonna say he played a
games
few
here and
games.
there. I'd put
I
him
think he
in
was
D
okay.
for now, man.
Yeah, that's just to be fair.
I don't want to give him an F because it's not terrible, but
How'd he do in those games? Do you know off the top of your head?
it's not a
Was it
Baker
okay?
Mayfield. You know what I'm saying?
Did
He
he-
did okay. I
did
think he
he
had
lose?
one
Okay.
bad out of the 3. I think
I
they
guess
won
the-
a couple of games too.
I guess
yeah.
the question is F is just they're horrible, right? Is D they like they're the reason he's the reason they lost the game? Was he like that? Was it
No,
his
no,
fault?
no.
Interceptions and things like that? I don't know if that's
Is it-
just how's D. How you guys? What's D for you guys?
I mean, I think D is just they're a starter, but they don't do nothing else besides just their bare minimum of the role. So that means it's not good. It's mostly bad and just average. Like they're nothing.
Well,
You
when
know,
we say C
Look,
is
game
average,
managers.
Yeah, C is
Yeah.
average. D
No,
is below
see,
average.
these guys win games. Like Garoppolo,
Okay.
if he can stay healthy, he wins games.
Yeah,
Justin
I
Fields
agree.
clearly, obviously, wins games. You know?
Okay, I agree with that point. All right, cool. Just to clarify that point. This guy here, you guys know who he is? This kid.
I don't. I don't know. who
I
that
had
is.
no idea.
What do we get?
That,
Oh, it's not even coming up, my boy. Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. I guess he's not starting though, right? So, okay.
Wherever that is
Um,
next isn't starting either.
Yes,
Who is
Colt
it?
McCoy.
Is that his Colt, right? Yeah, he's not starting. And we got dang, I can't believe
Andy
Dalton.
Dalton is still. Is he starting anywhere? Where's he at?
I mean,
No.
that's a Saints jersey, so
Saints?
Oh well, the Saints
But he's
just got
definitely not because it's car.
yeah, car. Yep. Then we got this is Stroud.
yes.
No, that's Bryce.
Yeah, that's
Bryce.
Bryce. Yeah,
Bryce.
he moved.
Stroud's
Uh,
the very last one on the top.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Where do we? Is he, I'm assuming he's
Uh,
starting, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Where
with
do we
that,
see this guy? Who's he with?
The Panthers.
Wasn't it the Panthers? Yeah.
The Panthers. They just got rid of DJ Moore, right? He's no longer with them.
I mean, they ain't
They
need
don't
his
got.
ass.
They don't got McCaffrey.
I gotta put this guy in D.
Yes, I agree.
Just based on, yeah,
Okay.
with the Jordan Love.
Is this
Brissett.
Joe Brissett? Yeah, Jacoby Brissett. I think his name is nothing. He's not starting, right? We good there.
Nah, yeah.
He
Yes.
Starts for the Browns.
Okay. Well, yeah, you might be right on that. one.
Throw his ass in D.
What? No, Deshaun.
Oh, Deshaun.
Watson.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, this isn't somebody that played.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, and Deshaun was shit. that
Daniel,
hype
where do you get?
Crazy.
Okay, so look.
Got, what? Go ahead.
This is why I think Gino should be A, because I don't see Daniel in C, but I see him in B. But
I
I,
was gonna
think,
say
I mean,
B as
Gino
well.
outplayed the hell out of Daniel Jones, truly.
Daniel
Did
Daniel
he
played
though?
in the. He played. Yeah,
Yeah.
Daniel Jones was really good last year too.
yeah, he was. He was.
We're talking about so Geno Smith was. I mean, that's what we're saying. Geno Smith was good last year too, but we know his body of work.
Yeah, but it ain't about his body of
Yeah,
work.
it's not about body of work, though.
Okay, so just based on last season, Daniel Jones is pretty good. He just got a fat contract too.
They win the playoff game? Did they win a playoff game? The Giants?
I don't remember.
No, I
they
think they
did.
lost that first.
They lost.
Did
Well,
they?
then damn, they're in the
No,
same.
they
boat.
won. They beat the Vikings. The fraudulent
Oh.
Vikings.
Oh,
Well, real quick, right? I know we're not bringing stats. We're just going off the top of the dome. How do you do in that game?
Gino.
I
I don't
Uh,
even remember, to be honest.
They're gonna have to look up some stats. Honestly, it's the only way.
I mean,
I think, I know you guys don't want to do that, but
because it's the Saquon show over there, man. Like
It
DJ's,
is.
he's
And
okay,
they
but
are ruining that right now.
I think okay. So then you don't think they're on the
it's
same
almost
level?
the
Jan,
same
do-
with Geno Smith. Geno Smith is like a system quarterback. He goes and plays with Pete Carroll, and they emphasize running the ball.
That man was making
Kind of
plays.
did the same thing.
Geno
Daniel
Smith
Jones
had
is more
4,000
athletic.
yards, 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Daniel Jones had 3,000 yards, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
How many rushing touchdowns does Daniel Jones have? He's
I mean-
also big on the ground.
I mean, even then, he doubled his touchdowns and he had 1,000 more yards.
I mean, but it's still, you cannot take his running ability, man. I think he had double-digit touchdowns running.
yeah. So for Lamar, you're not taking that into account then.
I
Jalen.
know Geno Smith had a better season, but I guess.
I mean, I was going to bring up Justin Fields, that we should put Justin Fields in B just because these two guys are in B. Let's put
Justin Fields
in
had
B.
2,000 rushing yards. I mean, 2,000 passing yards.
See what I'm saying? Like, damn, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's what I'm telling you, dude. That one was bad. I was like,
Bro, he
Okay,
didn't
we'll
throw-
leave it-
he
we'll
didn't
leave it
throw
for
for
now.
those
300
8
in a-
games.
Let's
He
leave it
didn't
for
throw-
now because we got two other topics to go through too that are going to be
Crazy.
pretty heavy too. So let's keep going. Then we've got who's this guy?
Looks like a backup.
Lamar. Where do we got Lamar then?
He got hurt towards the end.
He did. Where do you guys got Lamar?
But he
still
was
put him in A.
wasn't he doing
Wow, I'm surprised by that answer, Jan. Wow.
No, yeah, I'm a Lamar hater, but I recognize
Yeah.
his skills.
Hey,
I don't think he's
I
going to
think-
win a Super Bowl.
I think I'm with Jan on that one. What do you guys think, Jan? I mean, Jet Coats. What do you guys think?
even when he got hurt, he had 2,000 passing yards. So he wasn't doing horrible. Wasn't great, but he was still. I mean, I think Geno did better than him last year, but that's because he got hurt. Like I would have rather had Geno over him. Still,
Come
You
on,
agree
bro.
with that? You agree with that statement, Jet?
What was the statement?
Gino over
I would
Lamar.
last year I would have had Geno over Lamar.
I don't know if we're taking
That
last
is
year's.
outlandish,
Yeah, I don't know if we're taking last year. Just
That is crazy.
I'm not answering that. I mean, y'all knows me. Lamar's an S, bro. He is the Ravens. So
I mean,
I
that
don't
is
know.
true. That's a true statement.
He is the Ravens, and then based off of potential coming up this season, this dude just got some weapons, right? So if they can stay healthy, that's another question. I think he's set up for a good year if we're taking that into account, which I think we kind of are with the rookies. So
you already placed Joe Burrow.
come
Yeah,
on,
I was like, what the?
come on. Yeah. So next would have been Joe Burrow. Cody, you want to put him
CJ
in?
Stroud with the
No,
Texans.
we
he's
good?
S. He's S.
We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
CJ Stroud. What did you guys think on CJ?
For the Texans, man. I hate to give people Fs, man, but I'm gonna have to put that dude in an F.
Oh, Jet Code. I mean, Code's really not gonna. Like me
yeah, I
too.
don't
I'm
have
in Code's
opinions on it.
shoes too. I don't watch college, so potential wise, I'm not too sure. Jet, what do you think?
Going into next season, I think the Panthers are more set up for Bryce to have a more successful season. I mean, besides the Texans running back, I mean, I can't name another person on that offense. So
Yeah. Ooh,
But
okay.
like I will say, it wouldn't surprise me if he does have a good season because like their division is not the strongest. So I guess we'll
Yeah.
see.
That's a really weak division. Yeah. Then we got Tua. Man, look, this dude took some shots. This was pretty much the
Shots
whole
is an
country.
understatement.
That
Like,
was an understatement.
bro.
The
this
finger
was, this
thing was
was
crazy.
this guy took crazy. That was
He's
bad
an
to
A.
watch. That was bad to watch.
I agree.
An A.
And Daniel Jones, if you guys, I look up his stats. He had 7 rushing touchdowns, but he was 6 in QBR and yada yada. If you want to put him in a C, that's fine. Just so Gino's ahead of him.
Or you can just put Gino in A.
I'm not doing that.
Shit, with the names of A, we got me. Damn, man, this is gonna get spicy.
Okay, we're gonna move.
So if you want to put Daniel Jones in a C, I think he played up to a B level, but I guess Justin's right, man. I looked at it. I thought he had 10 touchdowns. He only had 7. He had nice rushing stats, but 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 3,500 yards. He was 6 in QBR. In the playoffs, he was good. He had like 400 yards in the playoffs.
Having 5
touchdowns,
interceptions is pretty good. Like that's.
See, he's a Daniel Jones. Actually, he's a white guy. We don't look at him that way, but he is a dual threat quarterback. But I mean,
So
yeah, just because Geno Smith, he's kind of like an anomaly sitting in this list. So
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so then we move Daniel down. Do we got 2 and A then? Is that where we're going? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. This guy's the tight end, the kicker, the quarterback.
Is that Brock Purdy right there to his left?
Yeah.
He
it
did
is Brock.
skip Brock. Yeah.
Yeah, I did skip Brock. He's the starter now for the Niners? Is that where they're going?
That's
the question, right? They have 2. They got Trey.
No, he said they got rid of Garoppolo, right? They said
but they still got Trey Lance.
Yes, they had Trey.
They got
They're starting Trey Lance.
It's gonna be an open competition, but it's Brock
gotta be
Purdy's
Trey.
job to lose.
Oh,
and also,
wow.
Brock Purdy's coming back from his elbow injury, so it depends where he's at on that. But they're leaning towards him being the starter. Yeah,
Brock was going crazy.
Hey, I did like Brock. Yeah. Where would you guys have him then? Just if they do start him.
It wasn't much, so I want to say B.
I'm gonna say he's on par with Garoppolo. We put Garoppolo in C. I'm gonna put him in C with them. They're the
agree.
same.
I agree.
Like equal.
I agree.
And then when he took over, he had 1 loss?
Yeah, he had 1 loss.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep. Okay, so then we'll put him in C. I don't I don't remember this guy's name, but like I said, he was the kicker.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill.
We're not ranking Taysom.
He's not
Hill.
the quarterback.
No.
Then we go on to Drew Lock. Drew Lock is
back up.
Then we got Matt Stafford. Oh, this guy the year before won the Super Bowl and did some amazing stuff, but we already established we're not going up the year before. So where do you guys have
Merchant
Stafford?
What is ass in D?
And where?
In D.
In D. I don't
He had
Cut
injury
Merchant.
problems last year.
Is that where you guys want to go, Jet? Yeah. In D?
Nah, I put him, right there in C. I mean, if he's healthy, he can, he bumps himself up, obviously, but he played hurt
true.
almost the whole season last year. He's had back problems like crazy last year.
Okay. Then it looks like Mac Jones. Where do we got Mac Jones?
Damn, Mac was rough this last season. Yeah.
Yeah, put this dude in D.
His rookie season was great, but I think he would be better because the Patriots did make a couple moves to help him, but I mean, going into this season, that's rough because it was rough.
All right, this dude looks like a backup. Anybody know?
Nah, that's Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett.
Oh, Kenny. Where do we get Kenny? He does.
That boy's a gamer, man. I can't put him in B. B is pissing me off, dog. Can't lie to you. I guess C. Off of that, he wasn't bad last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. He could be a C. Yeah. He wasn't terrible.
Okay.
He was better than Ryan Tannehill.
Codes, any
Yeah, C.
thoughts on that?
I
No?
guess.
Okay. Trevor Lawrence, where do you guys get Trevor?
That man's a
This guy's
dog.
An A.
Yeah, that man's a dog.
This is an A, man.
I think he's just getting better every year, huh?
Yeah, he did do better.
Yeah.
That sucks. Being a Colts fan, that sucks because I like that guy.
These three guys coming up.
I
don't think
know
they're
one
starting,
of these
right?
guys is the Redskins starting quarterback. That might be him, man. I don't know what he looks like though.
Is that Zach Wilson, Justin? I never
No,
seen
it's
his
Mike
face.
White.
No, that's
Zach
That
Wilson's
is.
on the bottom right.
Sam Howell. I think that's the starter, right?
Oh, Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is Sam
for
Howell going to
Washington.
start this year?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So based off
Put
of
his ass
just
in
that.
D. Yeah.
D. Okay.
A D.
White's not doing anything, right? No.
No.
Bridgewater not doing anything, really.
Doesn't start.
I don't know who this is. You guys know who that
It's
is?
the Texans quarterback. I forgot his
So-
name, but
Back up. This guy's still
Back up.
playing.
Back
Back
no,
up.
he's not. He's our starter, man. You can go ahead and put him in D or F if you want, but he's starting over Trent Richardson right now. So Trent Richardson, what the hell? Can't believe I just said that horrible name.
Well, where do you want? What's this guy's name, bro? I reckon
It's Gardner Minshew.
Minshew. Where do you think you want to rank him?
D.
In D. Okay.
He'll win some
Codes,
games for us.
just-
Nah,
Yeah,
I didn't watch him play.
Okay. Then we got Matt Ryan. Where's Matt Ryan at? Where's he?
I don't think
Yeah.
he's on a team.
Are you all right? Okay. I don't think so either. Okay. This gentleman here looks like
He
Kentucky.
just got that's us. That's the one that got drafted. What's
Will
his name?
Levis.
Will Levis.
Is he starting?
I don't believe he is.
No.
Do these guys that are not starting, do they have the potential to start? Do we see them starting mid-season so we can rank them from there? I know they're not starting off the bat, but do you guys think they're starting in the middle of the season?
Will
As
Levis has a
teams
chance. That's why they drafted him. But they also have Malik Willis on that team too, man. There's
Okay.
three quarterbacks who can play on that
So
team.
he's got a Dak Prescott. Where do you guys got Dak?
It pisses
This
me
is-
off hearing his name. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I ain't heard it all year.
I think he's look, bro, for the hate that we give the Cowboys, and it's for other reasons.
Don't you
It's for-
disrespect
it's
Gino
for
like
other
that,
reasons.
man.
What do you mean?
I think Dak is
Dak
solid.
on the same level as Gino last year.
What do you mean, Gino on the same level as Dak, bro? What are you talking about here?
Dak literally got hurt and he started winning games.
Came back and
That
still
doesn't
won
have
games.
anything to me. I mean, it's Dak. He's a fucking almost a 5,000 yard passer. Throws 30 something touchdowns a season. He slings a rock all over the field. He makes stupid decisions sometimes, yeah. But you're acting like he's garbage, man.
I was gonna say C.
I think B. Yeah, I know you're with me on B.
I almost want to put him in A, if I'm being honest.
I don't know if I could put him A, but I wouldn't be mad at it. Jet, what do you think?
This guy Cody, man, like, bro, you see one good season from this guy, Geno Smith. You think he's a god or something?
Out for 5 games and still threw 15 interceptions.
He's Dak Prescott, man. Just quality. He's better than half the league. I mean,
He has a better receiving core than half of the league.
Damn, man.
still got to throw the ball.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
It's not crazy.
Because if you put Geno in A, I'm okay with it.
I can't
Where he
do that.
belongs.
Geno is not
No.
on par with Trevor Lawrence,
No.
Lamar Jackson, and Tua,
No.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he
be
was.
realistic here. He's a game manager, and he did a great game manager. Probably the best, maybe the best game manager last year. He wasn't out there freaking Josh Allen in it. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
He
dude.
was.
Bro, we watched the same games, Cody. Be real.
Yeah, and he was out there making plays.
I guess we'll come back to it then. I don't know. I got to think about it.
I think B is fine.
Yeah. Russell Wilson.
Oh God.
Oh
This is your
man,
boy.
this is my quarterback. That was a tough season, bro. That was a tough season. He did pretty bad. Let's ride.
That was a rough let's ride.
Look,
You don't want to ride no more, man.
no, I think this season's going to be a lot better, and I think he's going to show us if we're doing potential as well. I think he's going to show us a little bit better.
So,
I
so
think
we're
I
doing
put
this
him-
into the potential next season. So
I
yeah,
hope
that's
not why you
understandable.
have him in C.
And that's a healthy Dak is going to be. Yeah, but anyways, but that's the last pick. But
We
He
still
should
got
I
a
actually
great
agree with
offense.
C. I think
Yeah,
C.
I'm at C.
You guys did nothing but improve your team in the offseason. And you got Sean Payne. Like, that's
Yeah.
huge. Huge for this guy.
We still
So
got
we're
a
not-
receiving core.
So we're basing everything on this list off the future now.
Bro, it's
we
going
said
into
both.
this season, man.
We
Like,
said
this is how
both.
these lists
And
work.
he played
Like,
horrible last season.
But did you not just hear us? They improved their team. They got Sean Payton. I mean, it's gonna be better, man. Like,
We said both. Like that's why rookies are on this list. If not, we would have just done the last year's fucking rankings.
Yeah, but that's what we do for the rookies, not for the people that are already there.
No, that goes for both. That goes for both. We've been doing it this whole time.
To who else?
We
Besides
did it for
rookies.
We did it for I don't know for Purdy. I don't know. We did it for somebody.
We did not do it for Purdy.
Well, then we did it for somebody else. We've been taking.
I'm
potential
telling you,
future.
it was
We've been doing future stuff.
it was the two people that are just got
it's
drafted.
going into the 23-24 season. We're
when
predicting.
you watch it again, just remember what I just said. Keep going.
Okay, the next ranking we'll do is just last year, and then if you want to do that, we'll put Geno above everybody else in last year's.
See, no, because it ain't like that. I'm just telling you, we only did that for the rookies. We didn't do that for nobody else.
That doesn't make any sense to just do it for rookies. It
That's
makes sense
what
'cause
y'all
this is
did.
the
They
They
next
did it for
season's-
Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford was bad last year because he was hurt. If he's healthy, he's gonna have a better season.
And then y'all also said C is people that win games. That's what y'all said.
I mean, yeah, and Kenny
These
Pickett
are-
went out there once. Like, I don't know. I understand. Like Brock Purdy, Garoppolo goes out, and they're not out there doing Trevor Lawrence shit. But I mean, they're not doing Tannehill bum ass terrible passing shit. I mean, what do you want from this thing? I don't know, man. Whatever. Just who's the next guy? What the argument is.
Oh well, I mean, Jay. Obviously, we know where Codes wants Russ. Where do you want Russ?
I mean, projecting he will be better. I mean, I guess it just depends on how much better. Like I think his absolute ceiling, like, damn man, it's just crazy seeing Russ's like where he was and just like where he's at now. Like this is a hard one to like project. I guess C is fine, but I think he's going to be way better this year, to be honest.
That's what me and Jan are saying. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, and then we got a receiver, and we're leaving Geno in B. A top 5 receiver at that.
You've already had receivers though, and that's
Yeah, and now we got more.
Do you guys? I don't think we've done these two, right? You guys recognize him? This dude looks like he's wearing a college
Two people
jersey.
that are not starting.
I don't know who they are.
Okay.
K1.
Where do you guys think Cody's all-star fantasy quarterback goes?
Ugh.
Ah,
Damn,
no,
that team sucks.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I kind of would have put him in D, man, but I feel like it's too
Damn.
Dude, that team is bad, man, and he played horrible last year when he was actually healthy. I guess C going in, like hopefully he can be a C because that team is bad, man. They lost D-Hop. They're in a shambles over there. They're talking about trading him in the offseason.
Okay. You guys agree?
C? I put him in C.
I'm fine with C.
Just because he's got the skills, but damn, that team sucks.
Recognize this guy?
That's Malik Willis. He does not start.
And we got. Do you want to rank him, Jan? You want to rank where you think
Nah,
he
he's
could
not a
possibly-
starter, man.
No? Okay.
I mean, there's a chance he still can, but as of now, he's not starting.
Okay. Next 3.
Skip all 3.
Next 2. Jameis. Is Jameis
Jameis.
starting? Baker's starting, right? I think he's got one less. He's starting. I don't know where he's at, but I think he's starting.
Tampa Bay.
Okay, yeah. Where do you guys have Baker?
Dude's a damn F, man. Guy sucks. He sucks. He's had so many opportunities. He'll go out there and play one decent game, man. Just crap
Yeah,
the
I
next
can't
5.
find it. He's towards the bottom of the league.
Okay. Jameis isn't starting, right? That dude's wherever he's at.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who's starting for the Saints? One of these. It's either Dalton
It's
or
no,
it's
it's,
right.
No, it's Carr.
Taysom
It's
ass.
Oh, that's right. You did say that already.
My homeboy.
Throw him at the front of the
Obviously.
fucking list.
Obviously,
Yeah.
my homeboy. Herbert. Where do you guys have Herbert? Do you guys think he's S or do you guys think
Herbert's
he's
He's
A?
S. What?
He's
Herbert is
A.
S. Off of what?
What's S off of?
Where do you rank Herbert in like 1 through whatever? Where is he?
Probably around 7, 8.
Name 7 quarterbacks better than Herbert right now.
You see 7 right now.
You
Oh,
think
I
Tua's
think he's
better than
better than
Herbert?
Tua.
I
Yeah,
mean-
he's better. I put him equal. I
I
like him and Trevor Lawrence, man.
I would throw Aaron Rodgers up there.
B, what the? He's definitely not a B.
Oh, I thought Cody wanted to put him behind Gino. My bad.
Okay.
But
Oh man, you flirting.
And I think he goes S, bro. Like this dude is he's up there, bro. Like he's up there.
That and they like they said, they got the coordinator from Dallas, Kellen.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore here.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I
then
think-
they made a lot of improvements for him, specifically for him too. So I mean,
Bro says 7,
his
8.
potential's through the roof.
Okay, there we go. I think we're besides Cody. Justin, where do we throw your boy at, man? Where do we throw him up?
I
Aaron
mean,
Rodgers for our listeners. Aaron Rodgers.
So my thing is, he had in Aaron Rodgers terms, he had a down year last year. But me personally, I attest that to him just not really wanting to be there anymore. So, and just the 2 seasons before that one were MVP seasons. Like he literally won the award. So I think he will play better. He has Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, Breece Hall. The offensive line's improved. So, I mean, I have a mess, but that just depends on y'all.
I don't think you're crazy for that. So I think I would also put him S, especially I think he gets an upgrade in this team this year. So I think I would go S too. Jan?
Yeah, I said this.
Codes?
I was gonna say A.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then moving on. Jared Goff. Where do we get Jared Goff?
B.
C.
Jet?
I mean, off those names, B. But the Lions had like one of the best offenses last year.
They did, actually. Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah. Okay. I go B. Then we get regular season warrior. No, what is it? Primetime warrior. Where do we get this man at?
I put
Kirk
him
Cousins.
in B too, to be honest.
Kirk Cousins. Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Him and Dak are the damn same, man.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah. Jet codes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what these
I was gonna
next,
say one of these. I don't know what Desmond Ritter looks like, but
That's the guy
Ritter-
next to that's the guy next to Carr. Yeah, that's him.
this
Oh,
one.
okay.
Okay, Mariota's not starting, right?
No,
Mm,
it's
no.
Ritter.
No, okay.
No, I
So,
think they cut him, right?
Oh yeah, he's in Philadelphia.
Mariota.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
Ritter, where's Ritter going? What do you guys think?
I didn't even watch the Falcons. D, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Jan?
like he's
Yeah.
like a love. Yeah, he's still
Okay.
not Baker Mayfield. Sorry, but you know.
Damn.
All right. Derek Carr. Where do we got Derek Carr? I think I,
Year
Put that dude
C.
in C, man.
I think I got
I've
him
got to say C.
I think I got C too. Codes.
I have no input on him.
Okay. As the list sits right now, any changes?
How do you have no input on this guy? You watch football with us.
It's Derek Carr. I didn't watch Derek Carr.
So that's okay. So I'm gonna bring this back to your fighting for Geno. You didn't watch half the league, but you're trying to push Geno into an A, not knowing that these other guys are better than him or equal to him.
The guys we were comparing to Geno, I did see, like Dak.
And Goff and Cousins.
I did watch golf because I had St. Brown and I was watching those games a lot. And Cousins, yeah, we were watching JJ almost every week.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Geno's
the ones that we were arguing,
head
I
and
actually
shoulders better than these guys.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a better
But
receiving
on
core.
par with the Trevor Lawrence and a Tua and a Lamar.
That year, yeah. And then going into next year, which we never even spoke of because we didn't do that until we got to Russell Wilson, apparently. I have a new receiver, and that actually boosts him to A the way y'all were talking about it.
How does it boost him? A new receiver hasn't played a game. He hasn't played a down in the NFL. He might not. What if he gets hurt or something like that? He hasn't played a single down.
So we can talk about the quarterbacks that got drafted.
He's a rookie, but he's a rookie wide receiver, man. We don't know how he's going to be. And the only rookie on this list is Bryce Young, who we have in a D, and CJ Stroud, and a sorry-ass Texans, we have in an F. I mean,
which y'all said because they are the teams.
I think Jan's point, though, is like, well, Russ doesn't have rookies around him. He's got veterans around him. They didn't just add a rookie.
And the Sean Payton thing is huge, like absolutely huge for this guy, for that team, man. Sean Payton is like instantly top tier coach in the NFL. Like everybody knows that.
Which is a fair thing. I'm just saying this didn't come up until we got to Russell. Like I said, once you watch it again, J-Mac, you're gonna see this didn't start. We
said it when we started. That was like the third person we ranked that where this is the projection going into the season, right?
I think we did say that.
I mean, if we're being honest, because Geno did so good last year, he's projected to fall off a little bit this year because he's never played at that level last year, never in his career. And he's an old dude. He's like 39, something like that. Like he's an old guy. And he's played the best he's ever played last year. So going into next year, he's kind of projected to fall off a little bit. Yes, even though his team, he got a wide receiver, yada, yada. But they don't expect him to play at that level that he did last year. They expect him to make more mistakes that he's used to, fumble more like he's used to do.
Who is they?
The sports world, ESPN, Fox News, like the sports world, man, like Bleacher Report.
Anything I've seen on Geno has been positive.
All due respect, man, we've been watching football for a long time. You just start watching the sports really the last couple years, man.
Which is the same argument.
We know who Geno Smith is.
With. Yeah,
but I mean, it's the truth. It's the fact, and we know. Okay, but I mean, he played out of his mind better than he's ever played in any. He's been around, I don't know, 10 years, man. And last year was his best year. And like I said earlier, you could base that on he's a system quarterback, and in Pete Carroll's system, just like Russell Wilson, did really good. Yeah. But you can't assume that he's gonna be that good again because he's never done it. So to be in B with Dak Prescott, who's a gunslinger, he makes stupid mistakes but is a gunslinger. Kirk Cousins, gunslinger. Jared Goff last year was pretty damn good. To be in B is pretty fair, man. Because there's no way that anybody's taking Geno Smith over Trevor Lawrence.
All I'm saying is I would be agreeing if the things we were basing this off of was their career, but we're not. And then people keep bringing up careers, which doesn't make sense.
We're bringing up going into next season. This is what this list is, going into next season.
And I'm trying to tell you that's not how the whole list. Let's just keep going, because I'm telling you, once you rewatch it, that's not how we were doing it. I just keep going.
Right. I think this list is good.
I think
real quick. real quick before we go on. So you look at this how it is. Where do you have Geno numbered? Where would you have him?
Right after Trevor.
So what's the gripe really?
The
Because he
gripe
is behind Trevor.
That he's not an A.
I mean, that's not. It's not. This isn't all about Geno. I think Russell should be in D. He had a shit year last year. Why do we have Brock Purdy and Garoppolo in the same tier? It's crazy. Purdy is better than Grop. Kyler Murray didn't do good. Like, our C list is crazy. A lot of those should be in, not a lot, but some of those should be in D. But like I said, y'all started talking about the future, which just changed the whole thing, and I'm just like, well, all right then. But that's not how it was 100 all the way through. Is all I'm saying.
So outside of Geno, anybody that we ranked not off the future. Do you remember?
I'm saying the start all the way up to the rookies was not off the future. The rookies was the start of the future stuff, and then Russell Wilson happened, and that's why I was like, whoa, we didn't do that for nobody else. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
J-Mac brought it up with like the third pick that we were doing, the second or third
y'all
pick.
didn't even say who it was.
And we said that it's based on going into the season.
I'm saying let's just continue, and once you rewatch it, you will see.
I think this list is good.
Arguing isn't like I'm saying. If I agree if we're going off of what you guys are saying. I'm just saying that's not what we're doing. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you if that's what we're doing.
But everything adds up going into the season.
I get what you're saying, but that's not what I'm just saying. Let's keep going, and then when you rewatch it, you will see that's not what we did.
Like, what would you change? What would you change? You put Geno and A behind Trevor Lawrence? No, we're trying to understand you, man. Like, we're trying to understand.
I agree with you, but that's not what we were doing at the beginning. Is all I'm saying. We switched it up halfway through.
I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong because I'm pretty sure, like Jan said, I'm pretty sure I said it early on. And if not, because I wanted to do a list before we made this list. We wanted to do the list, and Justin said, no, let's add the rookies in there. I was like, okay, well, this is last year's list. Then we can do it off of last year, but we wanted to add the rookies in here. So then
the rookie starters, yeah, they're starting.
We added them in here, and then that's why Jan said, I think I said it pretty early on, and I'll rewatch it back. But okay, based off that fact, off of future, does this list look good?
I mean, yeah, because that's what the list became.
Jet, any issues or any things you want to change?
What I'm saying, arguing it isn't gonna change anything. You have to rewatch it.
No, I think it's fine.
And 100%, this is not the first time this has happened. We change up the criteria every time we do a list because we never have a criteria.
Well, as it sits right now, that's the list. Let us know what you guys think. So, all right, moving on to our next topic. We did this, I think, just once. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we've done this just once. We are going to be doing our
It's like the third time.
Is it the third time?
Oh, no. I'm tweaking. Dang, we took a long time on that.
Yeah. We're doing our draft. We're bringing that back, and let's see if I got this one. Yeah. We're going to be drafting our top five. Well, not our top five. Our starting five for the NBA. Who do we have on our team? So, we also got to bring up the wheel, right? Wow, the wheel. What was that? What did I call that? Oh my god, I don't remember.
I have
what did
no
I call
idea.
that? Randomizer.
Dang.
Let's see who gets the first pick. But looking at this list right now,
Let's go up that Gordon Hayward.
Who's that old guy in the yellow jersey at the bottom, man? That dude is
Damn.
old.
This guy. Oh man, come on! I need to find this again. That wheel was perfect, bro. Wheel of names. I think I found it. Let's go. Okay. So we got Codes, who had the first pick last time. We got Jet. We got Yannick. And then we got J-Mac. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to share the wheel of names. Nice.
You're supposed to start flowing.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna click the center. Who gets the first pick? You guys know where you're going? Do you guys know where you're going with the first pick if you get it? Oh, Yannick with the first pick. Go ahead. Remove him from the list. Yannick gets number 1. Your clock starts now. I'm just playing.
Damn.
Well, it kind of does. I mean, it kind of does.
Pick number 2, Jet. Jet gets number 2 this time. Okay.
You can click
Oh,
remove
there was an
right
option to
there.
remove. Look at
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Codes? That's the luck, my boy.
Yeah. You know,
It's
I
gonna
got
be me
fourth.
again. It's gonna be me
Yeah.
again. Yeah, I got last again. There's no. Oh my god! I got last again.
Oh.
Hey, I won the last time anyways with the last pick. Let's see if I can do it again.
What the hell?
So, moving on. We got Jan with the number 1 pick, Jet with the number 2 pick, Codes with number 3 pick, J-Mag with the last pick. Jan, I'm going to get this timer set up real quick. 1 minute on the clock starts now. Remember, starting 5. So don't go think you can pick all these best players and get dominated by Joker in the paint or something.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go with the true MVP and new champion, Nikola, the Joker, Jokic, with my number 1 pick. This guy does everything.
I saw him right now.
Third
right
row,
here.
second one. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Solidify the middle.
Joker off the board early. That's yep. Jet, your minute starts now. Where do you think you're going? Sorry if you can't see real quick, but
He treats basketball like a job. Like a real working man.
can I just
job.
click? Oh, I can just click here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
30
Nice.
seconds.
All right.
I know he's
Well.
looking at Draymond.
That's so crazy.
I am not looking at Draymond, but I will be taking Draymond's teammate. Give me Stephen Curry.
Oh, this
Nice,
guy
nice,
learned his
nice.
lesson. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, man.
4th row, second to last, right?
That's a crazy picture. That's an old picture. Okay. Reset. Codes up next. Starts now.
LeBron James.
Okay, man.
Let me see, man.
Well, I know you see Colin Sexton right there,
Ooh,
boy.
Hey, it do look
Cody.
nice. Stupid.
If you don't take your boy from New York, bro, what are we doing?
think how I
Oh my
build.
god.
We think
If
how
you
I
don't
build.
take,
Jalen Brunson with the 3rd pick?
I forgot about Brunson. I was talking about Randall. This dude was high on Randall.
Hey, it's a regular season Randall.
Damn.
What you got? You got 20 seconds. You got some time.
This is
You got some time.
rough.
Your boy Zion.
You?
I'll take KD.
KD is.
Yeah, I was thinking
crazy.
hard.
You see him? You see him? You see him? You see him?
If I
Right there.
remember, he was
Down.
Down.
He's right there where
down
you are.
right
Yeah,
next to
right there.
Kawhi.
All right, I don't even need this timer. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm surprised he fell down this far. I'm gonna go with Giannis. Gotta go with Giannis.
Dang, it's crazy because I didn't see Giannis.
So it's on
I
me.
ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's on you.
Yeah, Jan, you're up next.
Luca!
Oh, Luca. Yeah, Luca. This dude chose KD.
It hurts because, bro, I swear I didn't see them. I wasn't thinking of them either. Is what I'm trying to say.
Jet, you're up next.
Okay.
Man, I got the European team here going on.
Are you? Yep. And if you don't take your boy right now,
The hell?
playoff Jimmy is an animal.
I didn't know who the hell you were talking about.
And for the record, it's going to be a little bit of a longer episode, but we're having fun with it, though. So, I mean, maybe not so much on that last one, but from here on out, we're having fun with it.
To ensure that I can at least contend, because there is
You
a
gotta take
drop off. I will be
You
taking
gotta
Joel
take
Embiid.
Yep.
Joel
I thought so.
Because I need
Once
another
Giannis
big,
got to,
man.
yeah, it has to be Embiid, dude. Had to be Embiid.
One
Where's
pick off, man. He's on the top
Gotcha.
third, second row,
Bro,
third, yeah.
Embiid
funny
and
'cause
Curry
every time
pick and
I ask
roll.
that-
Woo.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Okay, codes. Your
But
minute
Joker
starts
Luka.
now.
Because he can even step out and hit that three.
This is so rough now.
And he doesn't have to rely on James Harden quitting.
Oh man. Because I'm not.
Because you screwed up your first pick.
Yeah, it really is why, honestly.
Can make up for it right here.
Yeah, I mean, as far as bigs go, I'm not. No, just give me LeBron James.
What?
I'm not because I let him play the 5 at this point.
I don't even need the timer.
You can Embiid go dominate that old man.
Yeah,
get
they
my
ain't
bigs
guarding
done.
him.
AD?
Yeah, I went
Oh,
AD.
yeah.
He based
Bro,
off
give me-
what he. Go ahead.
Give me Tatum. Jason Tatum.
Tatum, go
I
ahead.
don't even need a
Tatum.
timer.
That is a good one. It is a good one.
Jet, minute starts now. Yeah, I had to go. My front court. Back court. Front court. It's solid.
Damn.
This is crazy.
I don't know if he's going to be here when I come back. He might. He very well might, but I'm not risking it. Give me SGA, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
That was gonna be my next round pick after this one. I felt like he was gonna drop
Where?
because Justin
am
has
I
Steph, so I didn't think he
looking?
was gonna take him.
This guy?
too.
Fourth row, fourth player, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So crazy.
All right, coach. Minute starts now.
Well, I got to get something solid going, or it's gonna be too late. I'm debating between two people right now because I know this next round. I think he'll survive the other person I'm thinking of. So give me Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard. The Heat don't want him, but you know who does? Codes.
Let's go.
What the hell?
They should have got that deal done already, man. Come on, what are we doing? Moving on. I don't need the timer. Let me just find out. I'm gonna go ahead and take Kimmy Butler. I'm gonna take Kimmy Butler and get this guy some help.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
That was the debate. It was between him or him, and I felt like I needed a point guard because the rest of them are already gone. Unless you want somebody that's gonna get hurt all season.
We're not
Where you
doing
going,
it
yeah?
off of freaking health.
The injury slider is off right now, Coach. It is turned
Like,
off,
what
bro.
the hell?
no injuries. No pre-existing
Bro
injuries,
said
bro.
That's crazy.
30 seconds, yeah. If you don't take Russell Westbrook,
Oh, man. I was going to take Shy, man. Shy. Well, I guess I'm gonna go out and take. Man, I'm gonna take De'Aaron Fox, man. I'm gonna take my boy De'Aaron Fox.
oh, that's a good
Hey,
pick. That's a
NBA's
great
most
pick.
clutch player.
That's a
The
great
fourth
pick.
quarter warrior.
Where am I looking?
Your mouse is on him, already.
Top right.
He said your mouse is on him.
It's all at the bottom. Like, what? All right. Jet. Up next. Fourth round.
So,
Please don't take who I'm looking at. I'm begging you.
Jan, well, I'm not gonna say he took. Well, no, because I would have took SGA. But Jason Tatum, I was heavily debating that, so that's rough. So, since there's no injuries, give me Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard. Okay.
Yeah, that was one of my. I was thinking about it too, man. But I have Tatum. So.
You don't gotta do
Cody's-
the timer.
Okay.
Give me
Alright,
Ant. Top left.
And
Mm.
He's a
Ant,
dog.
man.
He's
Wow.
a dog.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take Trae Young. Jan, final
I
pick.
got a point guard. I got a shooting guard. I got a small man. So I'm gonna have to need somebody next to Joker, and that man next to Joker is gonna be that man making them videos.
That's so crazy.
Zion Williamson. Let's go.
That was nasty work. That's him making the videos.
He's trying to-
crazy.
He's trying to do another profession, but he's still good at this game called basketball.
Chet, you're up next. 45 seconds on the clock. Where are you going?
I want Iguodala.
Iguodala. If you don't take your boy Bam, Adebayo.
I think it. Never mind.
Damn.
No, I can say it. I think it's insane Kyrie isn't being picked.
Because he don't fit. You don't know how to share the ball.
Oh man.
That's it, my boy.
Damn. Yeah.
What's
yeah.
up? You got 2 seconds. 1.
Give me Bam.
Bam.
I'll take Bam.
That's good. Next to
Codes.
NB.
Final pick.
Oh man. It was looking rough.
They got Kemba in the Celtics.
I think I'm gonna have to fall on. This is tough. This is gross. Give me.
You don't even have a big, bro.
He don't. He don't.
I didn't even realize that.
Oh man.
Give me Porzingis.
Porzingis.
Right, you're right. You were right on him. Right below Brown, next to Paul George, next to Randall.
3 over. You're right next to him.
You're right. Like you're okay. Oh, it was lagging.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy because I mean he's been on the screen for a minute. So okay, I don't need the timer. I could keep a mental timer. So what I'm thinking of, DeJounte Murray, or Jaylen Brown.
I was gonna take James Harden, but because I'd rather have KD at the 4, LeBron at the 3.
Damn, I'm looking real quick. I don't see nobody else that I think I want. Oh man. DeJounte just. Oh.
You better take Kyrie.
Man, I think.
Kyrie.
Oh man,
Yeah,
Jalen's just a turnover machine. That's the only thing. I gotta go DeJounte Murray. That's my final pick.
It's Jamal Murray.
That's
fool.
Jamal.
Sorry,
Wow.
Jamal. Yeah, my bad.
Why didn't y'all take Kyle Lowry?
Kyle Lowry.
Got liar.
Showing up. All right, this is the list. This is the starting 5. Jan, who you got on your team? For the
I got the
listeners.
Joker. I got Luca. I got Jason Tatum,
That
De'Aaron
is a
Fox,
crazy
and the
team.
boy Zion.
Jet, who you got on your 5?
Steph, Embiid, SGA, the Claw, and Bam.
Codes, who's on yours?
I know I shouldn't have got him round 1, but I messed up. So I got KD, LeBron, Dame Time, Ant-Man, And the boy Porzingis, man.
And then as for me, I got Giannis, AD, Jimmy Butler, Trey, and Murray. So, listeners, watchers, based off of that list, this will be up on our socials as we do with the drafts. Whose starting five is winning? Who's got the best one? Who would y'all take?
It's one of those top 2 teams.
Boys, who do you think? Who do you think won? Any definitive? Don't be biased now.
Giannis' team is crazy.
It's me and Justin.
Like, he has a should be 3-time MVP. Luka is probably a top 5 player currently. And Tatum is a playoff god.
De'Aaron Fox. We all know
De'Aaron Fox is a hustler. He plays. In Zion, he's
I think your only mishap is Zion. I mean, that's I don't know.
There's no injuries. He's a dog.
What? That's what I'm saying. That's why I took him.
Okay.
When he's healthy and he's playing, this guy averaging like 25 and 15, man. This guy just
All right, well, let us know what you guys think. Post it on our socials. So, pretty cool. That was our second time that we've done that draft. So, pretty cool. Moving on to the last topic, last segment. Back to our fights. And for the fact that this one has been going on for an hour and a half already, we're going to do this last, just one round, and call it a show. So let's pull it up here, what we left off on our best pop culture core. We've got Sweet Tooth versus Kit. Knight Rider. Where are we going?
I'm gonna say Knight Rider. I was riding Sweet Tooth all the way through, but
right?
Oh,
what?
Wow, yeah, that's right.
they're
That's
cars.
crazy.
They are cars.
Swoo.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about
Jan?
Knight Rider. Knight Rider.
Jet?
Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth. Obviously, I've been going Knight Rider the whole way. Gotta go Knight Rider. Moving on, next one. The Magic School Bus versus Grease Lightning.
Magic
Cody.
School Bus.
Ah, Cody! Thank you, my boy, for riding for me. You were riding with me for a while, but I understand. Jet?
The school bus.
The School Bus. Jan?
School Bus.
And for the record, Grease Lightning. Moving on to the right-hand side, we got Lightning McQueen versus the DeLorean.
I think
Back
DeLorean
to the
wins it.
Future.
Let's keep
I
it a
think-
stag.
Okay, you're going DeLorean. I, too, am going DeLorean.
It's the
Jet?
DeLorean.
DeLorean.
For the... Oh, okay.
So unfair.
Woo. Last one for this round, for the episode. RV from Breaking Bad. Bumblebee from Transformers.
You
Where
know
we
what?
going?
It don't matter because they're gonna lose next round regardless.
What we got? DeLorean?
Mm-hmm.
Going
Oh.
Bumblebee.
Winner, if Bumblebee, I am Bumblebee. Are you guys going to
save
save it?
Nah,
You're-
go Bumblebee. He's gonna lose. It don't matter.
Yeah, I'm going
We might as well
Bumblebee.
just finish this out.
For
Just
real.
quick.
Okay, all right, let's finish it then. Moving back to the left side. Let me see if I can get the matchup mode
Let's
again.
keep it a stack. We all know what's winning this, right?
Sheesh. Knight Rider versus the Magic School Bus.
Magic
Kit,
School
where-
Bus.
Jet.
Magic School Bus.
Jan. Jan. Jan.
I don't know, man. That Knight Rider, that's my dog. Kit's my dog, but the Magic School Bus is the shit.
Come on, Jan. Let me open up the app, man. Let me open up the tab. Let me open up the tab, bro.
Going School Bus, bro.
For the record, I'm going
Gotta go
Kid.
School Bus.
Going Kid.
Gotta go School Bus, man. Because I base my shit off utility.
DeLorean versus Transformer.
DeLorean, man. Come
I'm
on.
going Transformer. I'm gonna start it right here. I'm going Transformer. He could turn into anything. He could turn into the DeLorean if he wanted to. Can't go to the
But he can't go to the
Yeah, he
faster.
can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jet.
The DeLorean.
Yeah.
DeLorean, man.
Oh,
Go.
man.
Back to the future, bro. Shit.
This doesn't even matter. Let's bring it up. So we got our championship fight.
The two
which
cards
is the
with the most utility.
DeLorean.
Just kidding. What is this?
This is. I'm just trying to catch up here. Come on. Oh my god. All right. Well, Magic School Bus versus the DeLorean.
DeLorean.
Where are you guys going? DeLorean.
Come on, man. Everybody wants a DeLorean, man.
DeLorean. Okay. Wow. Surprised Cody went that way. Jet.
I feel like if it wanted to, the Magic School Bus could go back in time. So I'm picking the Magic School Bus.
Oh, hey. Matter of fact, there might be an episode where they go to the dinosaurs. I could be wrong, but I think that's an episode.
It's magic. It's untapped.
Jan?
Oh my god, that is the craziest thing to say.
How?
You just put a what if in this situation.
It's the Magic School Bus.
Yeah, and if it hasn't showed us it ain't going to.
Magic can do everything.
Oh my.
What do you think, John? What do you think?
I'm going DeLorean.
DeLorean.
Because I go back in time and make sure the Magic School Bus was never invented.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
I don't think we have any controversy here. Then I don't think we got to bring the coin out. I think I go DeLorean, man. I gotta go to the DeLorean. So we got our winner for the best pop culture car, the DeLorean from Back to the Future. That's the crown. That's the winner. Very nice.
It runs on bananas and old banana peels and trash, man. Like, just find anything.
What do you guys think about the best pop culture car? Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Who do you guys have winning? Any final thoughts, boys, before we head on out? New name.
LFG.
Let's effing go.
Well, it's a new name, but it's the same program. We don't got no music again as usual. So we appreciate you guys watching, listening to us. Make sure you guys leave us a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys being here with us. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.